This is our project progress presentation for the course CEN 5035 Software Engineering. Our project is the web application Auto Tracker, and the group members are Chris Hackett, Karthikeyam Subramaniam, and Jared Usher. What is Auto Tracker? Auto Tracker is a web application intended for car dealerships. Auto Tracker allows customers to view cars online, allows customers to create appointments online, keeps track of cars bought and sold, keeps track of maintenance costs, and Auto Tracker speeds up documentation with a vehicle identification number lookup API. Auto Tracker is a web application created for car dealerships to handle car inventory. The application keeps track of cars bought and sold and displays reports of company profits. With Auto Tracker, customers are able to see available cars from their home and create an appointment to see cars in person. The requirements for Auto Tracker are as follows. There are 3 roles for Auto Tracker. We have customers, employees, and super admin. The customers don't have to log in, and they can view and search through the available cars. Customers can submit contact information in order to book an appointment to view a car. The next role is employees. They have their own username and password. They can add cars by entering the vehicle identification number and the amount paid for the car. Employees can add cars by entering the vehicle information and the amount paid for the car. Employees can add car expenses such as car washes and maintenance. Employees can delete cars by entering the amount the car sold for. Our third role is the super admins. Super admins can create employee and other super admin accounts. They can see the amount of money spent on buying cars. They can see the amount of money spent on car maintenance. Super admins can see the amount of money earned from selling cars, and super admins can read a log of the cars purchased and sold. Here we have our use case diagram where employees can add new cars, add expenses, sell cars, and view cars. Admins can view the profits and expenses. They can create accounts. They can view the transaction history and schedule appointments. And we have customers who can view cars and schedule appointments. Implementation. We have completed the following web pages: view available cars, schedule appointment, add new car, sell car, and history. And the features to be completed are apply expense to car, create account, reports, and VIN lookup API. Challenges. There are a few challenges we encountered during our application development. Clarity on defining our goals, selecting the correct technology stack, business knowledge on the application, setting up application CI/CD, debugging errors, and just not having enough time. Timeline. Our timeline is as follows: create rough UI design of web pages, create data structure, create home page, add car page, report page, dealership super admin page, finalize all components, test project, and we are slightly behind with the below timeline. Hello, this is our web application intended for car dealerships to keep track of their inventory. We start on the home page with a welcome message. By going up to the navigation link, customers can view cars. Here we have a list of cars available by the car dealership. We can filter by car type, and we can click on the car to see more details. And we see the description and the price. If the customer is interested in seeing the car in person, they can either click this schedule an appointment link, or the schedule an appointment link goes to the same page. And here customers can fill out their contact information for the car dealership employee to reach out to them. We're going to start with their name, test name. Please enter your email. I'll go test email at email.com. We are interested in the Honda Civic. And in the message, we can type something like, we can fill out our availability. And we can submit the form. Form has been successfully submitted. We see the message. And once a customer has viewed the cars and scheduled an appointment, the employee can log in. We have the employee username up top, just for easy grading. We're going to click the login button, and now we see more navigation links that have been unlocked because we are logged in as the employee. In addition to viewing and scheduling appointments, we can view the appointments, and we can see our customer that just recently requested an appointment. So I can go here as an employee and view the appointment details and reach out to the customer to schedule the appointment for him to come in to look at cars. As an employee, I can also add new cars to the car inventory. We can fill out what type of car it is, the name, description, and price. And we can upload an image of a car. I'm going to go ahead and upload an image of this Mazda 6. And for the car, I'm going to type the car name, 2020 Mazda 6. For the description, I am going to fill out the purchase date. And we can fill out a price for $5,000. Once we fill it out the form, we can add the product to the list of cars. The product was added successfully, and we can go to view cars and view our Mazda 6 that was just uploaded. Next, we can apply an expense to a car, where we can say, for example, if we wanted to give it a fresh oil change once it came in, we can list the price of the oil change and for what car we want the oil change on. I'll put it on the new Mazda 6 we just added and click submit. The expense was added successfully, and we can see under sell car We can go, and if a customer came in and we sold the Mazda 6, we can remove the product to sell it. And now when we go to view cars, we no longer see the Mazda 6. I'm going to log out as the employee and log in as a manager. Now the manager also has access to the logs of the history of the cars purchased and sold. Here we see cars sold, the 2020 Mazda 6 sold for $5,000, and we have the ID of the Mazda 6. Then here we have all the cars purchased, including the Mazda 6, which with an ID of 11, which we then sold for $5,000. We are still adding in the history of expenses into the history. We are still working on the report section where we can see the total profits, total expenses, and we are still working on the create account page where the manager and employees can create a fresh account for new employees and new managers. And the last thing we're working on is to speed up the process of adding in a new car. We'd like to add in the REST API for a vehicle identification number lookup to make this a little quicker to save time for the employees. And that is our product. Thank you so much for watching.